Hello guys, welcome to another edition of Alejo Talks About, and today I'm going to talk about the word that I had a lot of problems to pronounce with. Once I became a teacher, I taught for about 2 years in that institution, and after that my boss asked me to be kind of the supervisor of my fellow teachers. So I was not the boss, but I was in charge of making sure that everybody had what they needed for the class and that everybody went to their classrooms properly, and I was just in charge of all the teachers. One of the things I had to make sure when I was in that position, it was that I had to be sure that every teacher knew where to go. And also, I was supposed to know all the times of the teachers. I mean, the times when they could teach a class, either the morning, the evenings, the afternoons, nights, whatever. So I had to go around and ask teachers about their disponibilidad de tiempo. And the disponibilidad de tiempo, it's called like this in English. And I remember that at the beginning, I couldn't pronounce this word. It was impossible to me, it was impossible for me to say that word. So I had to go and talk to people who spoke Spanish, and with them I had no problems because I used to say like, hey, ¿qué tiempo tienes disponible el próximo mes para enseñar clases? But then I had to talk to people who didn't know how to speak Spanish because we had a lot of Americans, British, Australians in that institution. So I had to go and ask them about their times. And I had to use this word, but I didn't know how to pronounce it. And I was so embarrassed because I was kind of the supervisor, and if I couldn't pronounce this word, what I was gonna do there? So I remember that I used to go there and say like, hey, what times do you have next month for classes? And they used to say like, well, this and that, but some of them didn't understand my question because I had to pronounce this word. So I had a friend and she was very nice to me, so I talked to her and said, hey, listen, I have a lot of problems pronouncing this word, could you let me know what it is? And she said it. She taught me how to say it, and she said it was availability. And to me it was so difficult, so I practiced and practiced and practiced a lot. And at the end, I was able to say availability. So I was so sure about myself going to those colleagues and saying, hey, what's your availability for next month? And they said like, oh, okay, well, I have my mornings free, or I had my afternoons free for you, whatever. But at the end, I could pronounce the word availability, and I don't have any more problems with that word anymore. So if you have problems pronouncing a word, just go on Google or whatever page you want to go and check it and learn it, because there's no point of talking in English if you have restrictions. If you don't know how to pronounce a word, just ask another person and say, hey, how do you say this? How do you pronounce this? And I'm very sure that people will help you and you will have no more problems with that word. Availability. Hey guys, this was Alejo Talks About, and in this case I was talking about the word I had a lot of problems to pronounce.